Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your summer solstice reading. It covers from now until the end of June. This is a reading for the collective. It's a general reading, and so individual messages, you can't expect those as you would from a personal reading. But if you do connect, we would appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe if you like. When I talk about houses, astrological houses, I'll be basing that on your rising sign, Scorpio rising. So if your Scorpio sun, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio moon, but have a different rising sign, you'll want to also check out those readings as well. If you're not sure of your planetary placements, you can search free natal chart on the internet and enter your information. They'll provide that for you. This is a spread for summer solstice to the end of June. I'll start off with an oracle card from the 7 energies. That's the 7 energies of your 7 chakras. And I'll do a 5-card spread pulled from this deck, the tarot deck, and then elaborate and clarify with by pulling other cards as necessary. So let's start first. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and cut them, but let's do a quick cut here and get your message from the oracle. Okay, a powerful move. Okay, that sounds promising. 15. And since Mars and Venus are in Leo right now, and Jupiter's in Taurus, that sort of backs that up. Let's see. Number 15. This is your fire energy. A powerful move. Your key concepts here are action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intentions. Since I just gave the intentions and manifestations reading for the new moon a couple of days ago, so this is very fitting. When deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, in other words, into manifestation, from ideas into action, then it's a powerful time. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique? And that would be referring to the visualization and feeling the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator. So step into that power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step toward your dreams. Okay, very auspicious card. I'm going to stick it up here. I'll be referring to it throughout the reading, and I'll bring it out again to sum things up. So let's look at your last 10 days of June here, last 9 or 10 days, and see what we've got. Okay, general energy, the sun. Okay. I would say we're starting off very positive here. Your focus on is the 4 of Pentacles, earth energy. And then we have the 6 of Swords for the unexpected, and that's air energy. Queen of Pentacles. And this is your message from Spirit. More earth energy here, material resources. And then finally we have, for the final outcome, the possible final outcome, we have the 3 of Cups, which is water energy. Okay, so let's get started here and see what we have. The sun. So if your general energy is the sun, it means that optimism will be at the fore for this last 10 days of June. And the summer solstice kicks off the summer season. And also it kicks off Cancer season, which is, if you're Scorpio sun, your sun is trine Cancer. So this is just a very favorable time. The sun represents ultimate joy and happiness. The red banner here is passion. The sunflowers, more happiness. You're also starting to get close to the end of a particular phase in your life, a stage of your life, or a cycle of growth. or maybe a project at work or something you were doing at home, but that's about to come to a close. And so that's what brings all this joy and fulfillment that you see. And the white is the innocence, and you experience life as a child. You have very childlike appreciation of joy and beauty. So this is just a great card. It means ultimate success and happiness. That's your general energy. Now, the Four of Pentacles, for your focus, it means you need to focus on savings and your material abundance. You need to be building it up, but don't get too territorial or too grasping about it. Do you see how he's hanging on to 3 of these pentacles? And there's one up here for growth. Well, don't get so focused. This is a card that operates from fear, very low vibration. And in order to manifest, I mean, we have this card right here is telling us that we need to manifest our intentions. And since we've got 2 important pentacles here, I'm going to assume that your intentions might have included something toward material growth, your security, your income, your investments, bank account. It also includes the people around you that support you in life, that help you get through the day, through the week, through the year. So if you included in your intentions something about your income and building your wealth and abundance, that has to come in order to manifest that. It has to come from positive frequencies, higher frequencies and vibrations. The universe listens to the vibrations they pick up from you. And if you're in this negative state of fear, of thinking, oh, I've come this far. What if I lose it all? What if my company closes down, goes bankrupt? What if I lose my job? What if I don't get the promotion that I need in order to la la la? Whatever it is, that all that negative thinking that's going on is a feeling that vibrates and sends out the wrong message to the universe. Your manifestations have to come from a feeling of gratitude, thanking the universe and God for helping you now, already helping you to realize your dreams and wishes. So the focus here would be on, yes, 4s are a foundation. Continue to focus on solidifying that foundation and helping it grow, but don't get too fearful of losing it and start grasping too tightly. This is also called the miserly card. You don't want to be that send out a fear of losing your resources, sends out a miserly message, a stingy message, and that's not the vibration at all that you want to have right now. Where is your Jupiter? Jupiter is in Taurus, which is our 7th house of marriage and partnerships and contracts. So right now this foundation card shows that you are strengthening that marital foundation, that a business foundation partnership, because for the next year you're going to be expanding in that area. And Jupiter is about generosity and sharing. So it's sort of like a conflicting energy with what this is. So focus instead on the growth. Loosen up on your hold on your current resources. Don't operate out of fear, and trust the universe that they're going to provide with and reward the effort that you're putting out. So manifestation, a powerful move, positive vibrations. Okay. Let me get a clarification card. The Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords is represented by Gemini. We just left Gemini season, moving into Cancer. And notice he's very swift moving. This is air energy. Air represents your knowing your values and your principles and aligning those with your communication, with your outward persona. And it's about finding your truth. Get another one here. And Scorpio, you're learning. You know something? I think that you have given a new project at job, or something challenging came up at work. And you feel like you've been put in the position sort of being a novice again, like you've lost your sure footing, and you're having to find your truth again. You're on a quest, a mission. Knights, that's what knights do. They're very active. And you want to regain your expertise. So you need to have an open mind, an open heart toward this new task that you've got to master, where you feel young again and inexperienced. And I think for that reason, that's why this insecurity that you're feeling from this new project, new whatever venture, maybe a side job, or a new project, new team that you're working with. Maybe you got a promotion, or you didn't get the promotion you wanted. It's making you hold too tightly, all because you feel insecure right now. And so you really want to charge forward and move out of this energy very quickly. So the focus here needs to be on learning. Pages are very open to learning. They're inexperienced. They're the children of the court. But you see the bright sun here. This is your path. This is your path for focus right here. That's why you have this sun energy, the bright sun, okay? Because this is going to be the way that you can best use this energy. And then you will not be focused on holding onto what you currently have so tightly. You know, to take that step onto the new path, sometimes you have to take a little leap of faith. This is like a little fool's journey here. You need to take a little leap of faith. Let yourself be the learner. Don't try to come across as knowing more than you know, or being the expert just because that's what you were in the recent past. Let me get more on the sun energy. Oh, the devil. Yes, you're going to be tempted. There's something insecure about your position right now. You aren't the expert anymore, okay? Something came up and you are not the expert. You're going to want to fall back on, because the devil represents, oh, let me cover him up. The devil represents temptations. And whenever we're weak, scared, stressed out, sad, disappointed, whenever we have those negative emotions, well, the devil on one of our shoulders starts whispering in our ear, and our go-to sometimes, if we're not thinking, is to fall back on an attitude or habits or mindset that worked in the past. And that's what you're going to be tempted to do right now. You don't like this. Scorpios like feeling confident. We don't like change, unless it's change that we went after and it's predictable. But this was unexpected. Yes, because in your card of the unexpected is a transition. It was a transition. Okay, this is all coming together now. It made you feel like this. You got nervous and went charging forward, looking for truth. Haven't found it yet. And you're falling back on an old expertise you used to have, a new attitude. Maybe you were a leader of a team and you're falling back on that rather than embracing this position here. And when you do that, it damages your relationships with other people. It damages your relationship with yourself, and you start operating from a basis of fear. Very negative energy. Okay, I understand now. This is why this is the energy that Spirit has sent to surround you, to support you, and tell you it's okay. It's okay not to be the expert. It's okay to be having to learn something new, no matter how old you are. It's okay, and it's going to work out. So let's get more clarification here on the transition you made, because the sixes offer harmony and recognition. And what happened here is something came to light that you would be good for this new project. I just have a strong feeling it's about work because we have Pentacles here. I don't think it's a home project. But something came to light that it would be good to move you over to this project, teaching this course, heading up something or other. And you weren't so sure about that. It came out of the blue. You feel like it came out of the blue. But actually what's happening is, and this also explains why the sun is here, you're being moved from turbulent waters. You're making a transition from turbulent waters to calmer waters. This is a good transition. You just don't see it yet. You don't see it yet. See, they look resistant, don't they? They don't, not in every spread, they don't look resistant, but here in this context, she looks resistant to me. And there's no gender specificity for the cards. I'm just responding to the surface. And even with these 6 swords of truth here in front of her, she's still not recognizing. The 6s are about recognizing truth, though. So maybe this truth is just coming to light, because here it is again. He's charging forward toward this sword of truth. Let me see, because this feels like resistance here. Like this transition was not voluntary. What? Oh, I want to cut first. I didn't really look at that card. I hope you didn't see it either. Yes, resistance. Scorpio, you're in a very negative mindset right now. The sevens are subject to temptation, which brings us back to the Devil card. And it makes them subject to delusions, subject to strategies that may not be on the up and up. Notice you have the 6 and the 7 of swords right here. And he's sneaking away from an enemy camp where he stole some of their swords so they can't, so they don't have enough weapons to fight. So you could see this as simple strategy, but given the context that we're in, this looks like this isn't the best you, because you're being resistant to this transition. You're being resistant to being put in a position where you're having to learn something new or do something that's not out of your comfort zone. This negative vibration here is making you operate from fear and not bringing out your best self. Let me get more clarification. This unexpected transition threw you off guard, threw you for a loop. But you're going to see that one of these swords of truth is your truth. It's your truth. Because this knight here is going to go find it for you. You're going to go see what talent you have, maybe that others saw in you that you didn't see in yourself, that makes you perfect for this new challenge you're facing. Because this is the Queen of Swords. The Queen is the essence of her element as it's directed toward her own domain, which is the castle. The king's domain is his kingdom. The Queen's domain is her castle, if you look at this in a traditional sense. So whereas the king might be the CEO, the queens might be the other vice presidents underneath them or whatever. They're headed towards CEOdom. But right now, so you are going to find your truth, and it's going to surprise you. You're going to think, this wasn't so bad. Being moved to this department or taking on this project or being moved to this other team, this turns out to be the best for you after all. Okay? Yes, this queen loves transparency and truth more than any other card in the swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is represented by Leo. So you may have a Leo placement, or you could just have a fire placement. You could be Aries or Sagittarius in one of your planets, or a fire sign rising. Yes, good things are going to come of it. But open your eyes. Open your eyes. Let's see. Message from Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is like the ultimate mistress of the domain. She runs her castle like a well-oiled machine. And notice that she's looking down and reflecting, whereas the Queen of Swords is offering her truth to those within her sphere. The Queen of Pentacles is reflecting. This is earth energy again. It's a spirit is telling you that if you will introspect, reflect on what this new stage could mean for your material wealth, that you would see that it's a powerful move. And you will maintain whatever security you've got and increase it. You're going to be increasing it greatly, Scorpio. This fear is only going to it's only going to continue this resistance that I'm feeling right here, and not move you toward manifestation. Universe can't help you the way you get more of this whenever you send out this vibration here. How is thinking like the Queen of Pentacles would think going to help Scorpio right now? It's hard to change your mindset. Oh, because of the Judgment card. Because this is going to be a wake-up call for you, Scorpio. Very interesting cycle here. Now, the Judgment card and the Devil card are both major arcana, so their influences last longer. So you're going to continue to be tempted to fall back on old habits, old mindsets, self-limiting beliefs, perhaps, that programming we get as we're growing up, or before we're 25 and our brains are still very malleable and we accept what culture and society and peers and authority figures tell us. That can create a lot of self-limiting beliefs. And whenever we're stressed out, fearful, we fall back. Those little voices, those little devil voices reemerge in our heads, our subconscious, and they hold us back. They keep us from wanting to try something new. So Scorpio, very strong message here, that reprogramming is necessary. Here's your reprogramming right here. Open yourself up. Meditation would help, or just quiet time to reflect. Identify those subconscious voices and rewrite your story. Repeat affirmations about who you really are and what you really deserve in this life and what you are capable of. Not what something in the past has limited you to believing about yourself. Judgment call. So you've got a wake-up call here. You see the dead rising, answering the call for rebirth, for a new cycle. This is going to be the best thing for you. I'm telling you. And you are going to be prosperous. If you're not a leader now, you're going to end up moving to a leadership position because of whatever this whole thing brings out in you. It's going to move you toward leadership positions. And that starts a whole new cycle. A whole new cycle, a whole new stage in your career, a whole new phase of growth. Remember, Jupiter was in what house again? 7th. Partnerships, contracts, sharing, equality. And your interpersonal style, how you interact with people. Leadership, you're going to learn some leadership characteristics, interact with your team, with subordinates, with bosses in a whole new different way, okay? Okay, this is good, a happy ending. I like happy endings. I don't like things to just be sad and end with just not knowing what to do. Oh, yeah, look here. Okay, you've got the card of stepping through a portal. The wands are about fire. They represent fire, and the 3 of Wands in particular is represented by, where's the 3 of Wands? The 3 of Wands is represented by, the Sun in Aries. Okay, Sun in Aries. I'm not going to pull another clarification card because that's the perfect ending. Powerful move. If anyone likes movement, it's Aries. They're go-getters. They go after things. You may have an Aries placement. But this positive energy is supporting you to step through that portal, take your leap of faith, and look at the ships full of riches that are awaiting you. And yes, you're very comfortable where you are right now. But you realize that stepping forward. It may involve travel. This is a card of travel as well. But as long as you plan and design your path and then take the risks that are necessary to continue stepping out of that comfort zone and into new worlds, that is what's going to bring you to this celebration. The Three of Cups. Threes are also about growth and expansion, which fits with where Jupiter is. Where is your Mars right now? Mars is in Leo, which is your 10th house, Scorpio. Oh, your reputation, status, and career. Okay. Yes, absolutely. So here's the Sun in Aries, a fire sign. Mars rules Aries, and it's currently in your house of reputation, status, and career, and building a legacy, which is the Queen, master of material resources, is telling you, yes, you will continue to do so. So release those self-limiting beliefs and release that fear. This is going to be fine. It wasn't your choice, perhaps, but everything is going to work out for your betterment. It's a powerful move, Scorpio. Okay, well, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it helped. Please give us a thumbs up if it did. And I'll be returning for another reading for the first week of, well, for the month of July, actually. So enjoy this first week of the summer.